So welcome to the virtual open day for professional cookery at Uxbridge College. If you haven't already registered for the open day, please do so by clicking the link in the chat box so that we can send you a recording of the presentation at the end. As the presentation goes forward, if you have any questions, please also put that into the chat box and we will aim to answer these questions towards the end of the session. I shall now hand over to my colleague, Sandy.
Good evening, my name is Sandy from Uxbridge College. Just to let you know that Rosalind Jagger, our section manager, is the beauty therapy, media, makeup and professional cookery full-time and apprentice tutor and tutor to level 3s, chef to party apprentices. She has been teaching at Uxbridge College since 2011 and is a tutor for apprenticeship, chef to party level 3 and 4 in professional cookery. A lecturer across professional cookery levels, manager to beauty, media, makeup, professional cookery teams, and has been a chef for 24 years and been around the world. She did her training as an apprentice in South Africa on a wine farm. Oh, that's gone over too fast, sorry. A head chef for 10 years before she started teaching, realising that she wanted to be part of creation of her teaching and mentoring young chefs, and she loves the creativity and discipline for being a chef. Okay, Louise.
Hi everyone, I'm Louise Carter. I'm a chef lecturer and tutor to Year 2 Common Chef and Production, and I'm also now the tutor to the full-time Level 2 VRQ qualifications. I've been a part of Uxbridge College teaching team since 2016. So as I've said, I am the tutor to the Year 2 commies, the practical assessors to the current production chefs and to the new VRQ Level 2s. I'm also the chef lecturer for the Wednesday and Friday real working environment for the kitchen restaurant Vivisco, so where we cook and serve food as eat-in or takeaways to the public. About me, I'm very motivated by food and the creativity cooking gives me. I love all aspects of the kitchen and especially enjoy butchery and desserts. I have worked at a 2-star Michelin restaurant and travelled across the world from the age of 18 to 21, working in a vast range of restaurants. I became a teacher as I wanted to pass on my passion and love for this industry to the next generations. I am dedicated to giving you all the skills that you will need to develop your careers within the professional cookery environment. Next slide, please.
Okay, this is me. I'm the chef lecturer, level 1. I've been teaching at Uxbridge College since 2003, returning briefly to the industry for a year in 2016 to 17, where I became a general manager at a hotel. I teach the following subjects now at level 1 assessor and level 2 theory, production chef apprenticeships theory, functional skills, maths and English, and basic food hygiene. So after completing 2 years at college, I became a chef, worked my way up, became a head chef, moved on to assistant hotel manager, training staff all the time. In 2003, I came to the college as an assessor and here progressed to become a teacher in 2016. Sorry, became a teacher. In 2016, was lucky enough to become a general manager of a hotel, returned to teaching in 2017, where I found teaching and training to be my passion. I just love passing on my knowledge, the same as Louise, just to pass on everything I know and for you to become better than I am. All right.
Impossible.
Yes, it is. Next slide, please. So what we offer here at Uxbridge College, oh, sorry, that says me on there, but you're reading it, Louise. Do you want me to read?
Yeah, you go first, I'll do, yeah.
Okay. So the course at level 1 professional cookery, this comprises of 2 qualifications. We've got the level 1 MBQ certificate in food preparation and cooking, the 7131, or the level 1 certificate in introduction to hospitality industry. So who's the course for? Well, it's for anybody who hasn't had any experience in catering, but would like to have a career in the hospitality industry. The level 1 will suit those who are just starting out, have very little or no experience in the hospitality and catering industry, and you might still be at school or starting your first hospitality job. This course is the first step to being an apprenticeship in this industry. Next slide, please.
Okay, then talking about the level 2 practical and theory full-time. The level 2 diploma will suit you if you've completed level 1 professional cookery or experience as a chef, probably from a role where you work under supervision. You want to gain a formal qualification and increase your skills so that you can take on a more senior role within a working kitchen environment. Your study programme will include maths and English, which will be delivered at college as part of your timetable. The course consists of theory and practical classes. And for example, your units include food safety, menu planning and costing, preparing and cooking of soups, meats, poultry, fish and shellfish, pastry and desserts, and we also cover a lot of bread. You will have written assignments, written exams, practical exams, and end of year practical exams, which are called synoptics. Next slide, please.
Do you want me to do that one?
I'll go. So if you are 19 plus or have achieved a level 1 and level 2 in professional cookery, you can apply for our apprenticeship programme. You will need to have the minimum of an entry 3 or level 1 in functional skills, maths and English. You need to apply online and will be asked to attend an interview with either Chef Roz or myself, Chef Louise. We can help you find work placement, but we do encourage you to actively seek employment yourselves. Apprentices per week work the minimum of 35 hours per week and attend college 1 day a week. You will get support at work with a mentor, and obviously you'll have your in-house college assessor also. Next slide, please.
So this is our pictures of our restaurant that we have on site. As you can see, there's lots of people there, different types. We have an on-site restaurant open to the public on Wednesday and Friday, where you will learn skills such as table layout, serving customers and barista service, to name a few. Throughout the year, the apprentices do gourmet nights, where level 1 get to work in the kitchen and front of house with our year 2s and 3s serving fine dining foods. Throughout the year, you will get work experience in the college canteen, where you will complete 30 hours of work placement. What we've actually done this year, because of the situation that we're in, rather than the students going into the canteen, we've actually opened up a shop of our own, and that's open on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Next slide, please.
So talking a little bit about our working restaurant kitchen. The kitchen is run by chef lecturers that you would refer to as chef. We change the menu every couple of weeks, so level 1 learners get to move on to different sections throughout the kitchen. We have a varied menu where we always have starters, mains and dessert sections, and it just enables you to get the whole real professional kitchen experience, and then it helps you pick which side you prefer, whether you prefer the more savoury side, so the starters and the mains, or whether you have that more sweet tooth and you're more catered towards the dessert section. We prepare everything from scratch, from homemade bread every day to homemade ice creams, and we do daily seasonal specials with what we've been making in all of our classes. Next slide, please.
Shall I do that one?
Yeah.
So progression. So where do you go next? So further studies. These certificates in hospitality and catering are a great foundation for further training. After earning your certificate, you can move on to an apprenticeship with us. So if you've gained the level 1, you can move on to level 2 through either the level 2 full-time or the level 2 apprenticeship. At the moment, we're not sure if that's going to change, obviously, because of COVID later. However, we do have both qualifications going. And then from your level 2, you can move up to an apprenticeship again, doing your commis chef, production chef. And then from your level 2, you would move up from commis chef to chef de partie. All in all, the commis chef is a 2-year course. Sorry, the chef de partie is a 2-year course. The commis chef is a 1.5 years, production chef is a 1.5 years, and the level 1 is a year. Sorry, I mixed that up.
My name is Kumar, and today I'm going to talk to you about why I chose the catering and hospitality course. After completing my GCSEs, I wanted to choose a course that I felt very connected with. From a young age, I was always in the kitchen with my mum learning about food, and I always felt that food and me had a great connection. I wanted to do a course that I felt that would help me understand catering and hospitality industry from A to Z. After completing the course in 2014 and graduating from college, I felt that I achieved that. Yes, there was still a lot more to learn, and I felt that could have been gained by the real experiences in the real industry. The course in itself was great. It was useful, and there was a lot of information to take away. And the teachers and the lecturers were always helpful and hands-on. And the practical side of it would made it a very realistic course as well. I was very lucky, and I felt that I learned a lot, made some great memories, great experience, and I learned a lot from. I know that even today, that if I was to email any of my old lecturers, they would still be happy to help me and guide me in any information I ever needed or required. That's the impact the course had on me, and I was always lucky, and I always felt that it was a great course to be part of. Graduating, I had many options in front of me of what I wanted from my career. And I did a bit of everything. I became a chef. I went and did events management, and then I also worked as a waiter at front of house. After careful consideration, I thought that front of house is where I belonged. Even though I still love to cook now, and I still cook for all my family and friends, and I love to feed people, but it's something that I cherished and I love doing. After going into waitressing, I very quickly learned a lot from it and took a lot of experience from it, and then within a couple of years became a manager. These kind of jobs, I did a bit of every element of the hospitality industry, which was a great experience for me. And I wanted to make sure that I touched upon many of these different elements. I went and worked in pubs, hotels, event companies, restaurants, private dining, because I wanted to make sure that I touched across every element of hospitality there is. And there's still many more that I'm gonna do in the future, and I look forward to doing in the future as well. I am a general manager for a British brand called Bills, and it is a great experience for me. And with the great teaching I've had from the early days, I am so happy that I have worked my way up and hard. That is the one beauty about catering and hospitality industry, is that no matter what age you are, or no matter where you are, what experience you have, you can always develop and you can learn more, and you can go ahead in your career as well. And I know that even up until today's day, that if I was a chef, I would have definitely been a head chef of some restaurant right now. I would say that I'm happy that I chose this course, and I would definitely recommend this to everyone out there. It's a great course. I took away some great experiences from it. I took away some great learnings from it, and I took some great support from my teachers from it as well. And I would recommend this course to everyone out there, and also to my family and friends as well. So thank you so much for listening, and I hope you come and join us at Uxbridge College. So don't delay, go college today. Thank you.
It always makes me laugh.
My name is Kumar.
Kumar was one of our students a few years back now. I think it's about 4 or 5, 6 years back now. Lovely young man. So thank you very much for attending.
Okay, if anybody has any questions, you can put them into the chat now. And just to say that we are open for taking applications. So if you'd like to apply for a course, please visit our website at uxbridgecollege.ac.uk. Our new prospectus is under production, and that copy will be available soon too for all of you. There is a question over here. If you did level 1 and 2 at school, can you start from level 3?
Louise,
No. Yeah, I can. Sorry, I thought you were going to talk at the same time. So was Danielle that asked that question, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Hi, Danielle. Thank you for your question. Yeah. So when you say you did level 1 and 2 at school, was it a food technology qualification at GCSE level? I'm presuming. Just to confirm, the NVQ and VRQs are a completely separate qualification. It requires a lot more in-depth detail and practical skill. And all the food that you're cooking for is in a working environment. It's not in a teaching classroom environment. It is prepared to industry standard. And obviously we have assessment criteria that we need to meet. So unfortunately, it is not as advanced for you to start at level 3. When we start you at level 1, if you wanted to do a higher level, we would expect you to have knowledge of being able to butcher a chicken, for example, or at least bone out a joint of pork into cutlets and racks. So lots of different things that we would expect you to have if you wanted to start at a higher level, but I don't think you'd be able to meet that criteria.
And all the French terminology and everything else as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, the second quick question from Maxwell. Does GCSE food and nutrition count towards level 1? It helps you to know it because there is a unit on there about nutrition, but it doesn't count towards it, but it will help you to understand one of the units that we do for that, for the second qualification. Okay. Nathan, I'll be 18 years in September 21. Do I have to pay extra tuition fees? No, you don't. At 16 to 18, it's still free. It's when you're 19 plus that you have to start paying.
Sorry, Sandy, I'm not seeing these questions. Am I missing something somewhere?
Go to your chat.
In the chat box.
Yeah, in the chat box. I got, is it Flency? Is that the name?
Yeah.
I was wondering if there is based more on cooking as little
And a little less on hospitality, like the front of house side.
We have very much in the kitchen. Both one qualification is completely in the kitchen with theory and practical, and the other qualification is 2/3 kitchen. Sorry, 2/3 kitchen, but it's practical based with theory. Sorry, theory based with practical, and we have 2.5 units of that out of 9, which is in the restaurant. So there's a lot more practical based, and it also depends on your abilities, because I can choose different units according to your abilities. So it's very, very
and then
much.
I can. Sorry.
Sorry, Lily.
No, it's okay. Mine are all popping up now. So I've got a question from Jardine. I don't know which college to go to. Can I apply for 2 colleges now and decide after receiving my GCSEs? Yes, of course you can do that. Obviously, it's better to keep your options open, and obviously what is easier for you with regards to travel and obviously time of being starting your lessons at 8:30, 9 o'clock. Definitely look into all options for you. I would recommend applying online, attending an interview and securing your place on the college course beforehand. And then just let us know if you do change your mind and decide to go to another college or onto another course, so then we can offer that place to somebody. But it's better to have the option there than not have that option.
Okay, there's a question from Anissa. It's Anissa and you with a.
Yeah, the question is, she's got entry 3 catering. Can she do level?
Can I do level? Yes, definitely. You can do a level 1 if you've got entry 3. Not a problem at all. We would do a taster day with you, just to make sure the course was actually at the right level for you, and obviously do a sort of initial assessment on your maths and English as well. Okay.
I think we have time for just one more question. Is there work experience for level 1 students? And if so, how many hours does the student have to complete?
Yes, there is work experience for level 1s. We do a minimum of 30 hours, a maximum of 60 hours over a 2-week period, and that's usually in June. However, they are quite welcome to do voluntary hours, which is added to their college portfolio as well. Okay.
I think we have time just for that
Yeah,
now.
Maths and English included in level 1. Yes, definitely. If you have a level 3 GCSE, then you'll redo your GCSEs. If you have level 4, then you're exempt from maths and English. If you have a level 2, then you do functional skills. So anything below a 3 is functional skills. A 3, you retake your GCSEs, and a 4, you're exempt. But you do what we call directed learning. So I give you a project which keeps you going on your maths and English, but you don't actually have to take the maths and English classes. I hope that answers your question.
Okay, I think that's all we have time for today. The other questions, because they're on the chat, we will answer them and put up an FAQ on our website. Just to say thank you all for attending, and hope you found the session useful. You can now apply on the website for all the courses that you're interested in. And also please have a look at our next open day session specifically for apprenticeships on the 2nd of December. And you can find the details and timings on our website. And thank you all for attending.
Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.